October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and today city and community leaders gathered in Reedley to honor and remember victims of domestic violence. Our Karen Alvarez joining us in studio with more. Karen.
As we wrap up the month of October, resource centers like the Marjorie Mason Center, local law enforcement agencies, and city leaders joined forces to highlight an issue that's one of the most pressing issues facing the Central Valley.
Domestic violence is about power and control, and that can happen in any demographic.
Thursday, community and city leaders gathered outside the Marjorie Mason Resource Center in Reedley to raise awareness about domestic violence in our communities.
When a home is filled with violence,
according to Marjorie Mason Center, in 2020, Fresno County law enforcement received over 9,000 domestic violence calls, the city of Fresno having the highest domestic violence calls per capita in California.
What we did see is an increase in the severity of the violence experience, and I think you're seeing that matriculate to the number of homicides we've had.
Within the past 2 months, Clovis Police Department responding to 2 instances of domestic violence-related homicides.
It's happening on an everyday basis, even in Clovis, which is commonly referred to as the safest city in the valley. So, yeah, domestic violence does not discriminate. It can happen to anybody.
The first in September, where 2 people were taken to the hospital and 1 person died. The other in early October, where a woman was found dead in a driveway with a gunshot wound to her head. The suspect died after shooting himself. Clovis PD saying it appeared to be an act of domestic violence.
I can't speak to those 2 specific cases, but what we do see is that domestic violence is a pattern. Typically, we do respond out multiple times.
In Madera County, Julio Garay, who killed his wife Callie in May of 2020 while she was shielding her children from gunfire, found guilty of first-degree murder charges earlier this week.
So many do not see.
Reedley Police Chief Joe Garza speaking at Thursday's event, saying domestic violence calls are some of the toughest calls they respond to, especially when children are involved.
They are truly one of the most dangerous calls that we can ever go to because it's unpredictable. There's a lot of tension, a lot of hate, and just a lot of fear that's going on at that time. So
our hope and our prayer is that people, when they start to feel something, the word afraid should never come out of your mouth when you're talking about somebody you're supposed to be in love with.
And the event held 24 minutes of prayer because a person becomes the victim of domestic violence every 24 minutes. If you or a loved one is in need of help, you can contact Marjorie Mason's 24-hour crisis hotline. In the studio, Karen Alvarez, KC24.